Yo, Hammer fam, it's HammeredHead back again with another absolute winner of a character. It's the Vintage Collection IG-11 from the Mandalorian. This is one of my favorite characters from the Mandoverse. This guy is so good. Every single line he says, every single movement he has on camera is entertaining. Taika Waititi just killed it. Really phenomenal character, and it looks like he translated really well into action figure form. The image on the card back is good, but it's kind of blurry. Like, it's a good shot of him and a good angle, but for some reason it just looks kind of fuzzy to me. Maybe I'm drunk. But the figure looks good. The VC206, got a few others from this wave. I'm pretty psyched for this guy. He's going to look great. Let's check him out. Yep, I was right. This guy slaps. Looking at him outside the box, the colors pop a lot more. You can really see the amount of detail that went into the paint work. But the sculpt itself is very, very detailed. All around him you can see different nuts and bolts. The head has like 8 different eyes and different like little tubes and cylinders sticking out of them. The arms are really thin, but even they have like accents and cool sculpting features. His hands have these really thin fingers, but they're sculpted in a really easy way to hold weapons, which is good. And then the legs I like, they're not symmetrical. These cables are actually different on either side, which is a nice touch. And then he's got like these rectangular feet, which are really cute. So overall, just really nice design. He comes with 2 blasters. This one is just like a basic E11. Nothing crazy going on there. And then the other one has more of like a metallic paint to it. So they do actually look very different in both style and, overall design. But really fun character right off the bat. And for a size comparison, he is about 1.5 heads taller than the average 3 3/4 inch figure. So I got some Power of the Force stormtroopers here. But he does look super tall, which just makes him look even lankier. His bandolier is removable. It's not like glued down or anything, so if you lift his arms up, you could take it off. I'm not going to, but it's bendable. It's pretty easy to take off if you wanted to see underneath. But once it's up, you can see even more details underneath. He's got tons of tubes and cylinders, all this wiring and mech going on. Really just a crazy amount of detail on him. Looks super phenomenal. You seem to have suffered damage to your central processing unit. There's an absolutely insane amount of articulation on IG-11 here. His head alone has 4 points of articulation. Each layer of his head here swivels, so his eyes can look in different directions. And then the head as a whole piece can too. He's got ball-jointed shoulders and elbows. Then swivel wrists. He's got like a swivel waist here. So if you were to take the bandolier off, you could do like a 180. Which is a pretty cool feature. Then he's got a ball joint hip, swivel thighs, and ball jointed knees and ankles. So this dude can do pretty much any pose you need him to. And for such like a thin droid, that is insane. That's a really high level of detail and movement on this. So that makes him like such a great figure already. There's IG-11 for you. Hasbro really did this character justice. He's one of the best figures they've done for the Mandalorian, and maybe the best droid in the vintage collection. He is worth every penny. But let me know what you think in the comments. Be sure to follow on YouTube and Instagram. Check out the Patreon page, and don't forget, stay hammered.